All right, guys, we are live. We are back. I totally messed up and didn't get Facebook on there quick enough. So we are not streaming on Facebook. I am gonna put timestamps in, guys. So if you're coming in and checking the blah blah blah, if you're checking the timestamps, I do recommend clicking on those, and then you will be able to um, go exactly where you want to go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm totally trying to do two live streams back to back, and it did not work out. But yes, description box, timestamps, I will put them in there as soon as the live stream is over. And I do apologize for any inconvenience. I'm trying to fix it now. I don't think it's gonna go. Um, so yeah, I apologize. I will make a note on the Facebook page to let everyone know that it just didn't work. And you can watch it on YouTube. I of course will keep it posted. All right, guys. So we had a very big intro, a 20 minutes long, talking about all the different astrological things that are happening in the month of April. They are some really, really big ones. We do have the April 1st new moon. And then, of course, we have April 4th. The we have several conjunctions. One on April 4th. We have another one on April 12th. And then we have Pluto going retrograde on the 29th. My birthday falls in there on the 17th, so it is a very exciting month. There's a lot of exciting energy happening. I do recommend circling those dates on your calendar. And guys, I do recommend if you haven't watched the fire signs, to please jump over and watch that intro, because all the information you need for the month of April is going to be in that video. I will put an end screen and a link for that video at the end of this video, and of course in the description box also, so that you can jump over and watch that intro. Timestamps will be on that video also. But I do recommend it. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Charity. I do recommend it just because there's so much powerful stuff. Unfortunately, because it's just taking so much time, the two live streams, Spirit has a lot to say in these individual zodiac readings. I am just going to go ahead and jump into the reading. So if you didn't get to watch the fire sign intro, I do recommend please go back and watch that. All right, so let's get timestamps ready. And let's see, we got Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn. Capricorn, especially, please make sure you watch that astrology video at the intro on the fire signs, because it's definitely going to be affecting Capricorn for sure. All right, so I am using my new cards, the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards, my new favorite cards by Denise Lynn. Absolutely love them. I've used them every day since I got them. And this is what we're going to do for energy of the week this week. I guess I should timestamp somebody, right? All right, let's timestamp. Let's do 3:30. 3:30 for Taurus. So Taurus, this is going to be for the week of March 28th through April 3rd. And then, of course, we do have that new moon in Aries coming on April 1st. So again, I'm going to say, if you didn't watch the fire signs, please go watch that video. The intro for that video, even if that's all you watch, because there's definitely some massive astrological events happening in the month of April. All right, so using the Denise Lynn Secret Traveler Oracle cards, let's see, what is the energy? What is the energy that Taurus is in? What is the journey that Taurus is going on? All right, so Taurus is at an impasse. It says reflect and redirect your energy. So I'm sensing like I'm talking to a Taurus who's come across some sort of brick wall, clearly. But instead of like stopping and trying to figure out what's going on, it's like you keep trying to do something repeatedly. And it's like you just keep hitting that brick wall over and over and over. And Spirit's definitely saying, like, stop, reflect, and then redirect your energy. Your energy is going in the wrong direction, Taurus. All right, on the bottom, it says reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. That came out in the fire signs reading. I believe it was for Sagittarius. I do feel like that's some sort of reward for shining your light so brightly. But I feel like Spirit's trying to tell you, Taurus, I could be talking to someone. This is definitely the motto. It's just getting bigger and bigger. It's not about the person, it's about the purpose. And I feel like that's what Taurus is at the impasse, is what they're learning. All right, so let's use the Witch's Tarot next. I so appreciate you, ladies. Thank you so much for coming in here and helping me. It was a little hectic getting started. It totally dropped Facebook. I'm so upset about it. Sandra, if you could share for me, I would love that. And if somebody could share it on my page, that would be super, super helpful. All right. So let's see, Taurus. What is this impasse about? Right away, the Knight of Wands comes out recklessly, too, I just want to say. So here lately for me, the Knights have been a very reckless energy. Like, I'm just going to do it. I don't care what happens. I'm just going for it. And wands, of course, are action. Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We did just move into Aries season. Absolutely. Very feisty energy. All right, Taurus, I can see where this is going already. All right, so Knight of Wands tells me that you're wanting to take some sort of action. It's very possible the action could be reckless. Four of Swords tells me Spirit saying pause, reset, reflect, redirect your energy. Five of Pentacles says it's very possible that you feel abandoned or rejected. You want someone to come back, Taurus, and that someone is going to be this King of Cups. King of Cups to me is always like twin flame, divine masculine clue card. Absolutely. So definitely could be talking to a Taurus that's on the twin journey, but you definitely have some sort of masculine energy that's around you, someone that you were very trusting with, because the King of Cups is someone that you trust with your emotions. You talk to them about how you feel. You're wanting that person back for some reason, and Spirit's saying, like, stop. Reflect, redirect your energy. Don't be reckless. Don't take a reckless action. Again, Taurus, I do say, please go watch the fire sign video. Please watch that intro. It's about 15 minutes long, and it's very much talking about all the different astrology that we're going to be experiencing in this month. And there's definitely some big things happening that could affect you. Absolutely. All right, let's use the energy oracle. Oh, thank you, Sandra. No worries. Thank you. All right, so the energy oracle, and let's see. What is the challenge or obstacle for Taurus? Ooh, look at this. We have hostilities. Hostility says that someone is being hostile towards your face, like in your face. They're not hiding it. Super interesting, because deceit is the next card. So lesson learned is deceit. And then outcome is going to be caring connection. The last card, bottom of the deck, financial constraint. It tells me, is it possible that this has to do with money? Absolutely. But most likely it has something to do with Taurus. You didn't plan on something. You didn't plan on the situation happening. All right. So hostilities. There's two cards in this oracle deck: hostilities and deceit, 25 and 26. The deceit card says someone is doing something behind your back, and they're not telling you what they're doing. They're hiding something from you. The hostilities card says they're doing it right to your face and they don't care. You see what I'm saying? So challenge or obstacle is that someone is doing something to your face. They're showing their truth, their true actions or their true colors are coming out. Deceit says that they tried to hide this from you. They very much could have tried to hide this from you for a long time, but you've learned something. You've learned something about the connection. So caring connection is a really specific card in this deck. It says, one, you could have met this person in a work environment, somewhere where you work together, or they came into your work, something like that. You helped them in some way. It's very much about like teamwork, working together, putting the efforts together. You have 26, 25, and 14, 4 and 5. The numbers could definitely be some sort of synchronicity. But caring connection says that you met this person and they became really close really quickly. You didn't expect this person to turn into the situation that it turned into, right? And I don't know if you're on the twin journey or not, Taurus, but if you are, then you understand why the King of Cups is on the bottom. All right, so let's clarify. Let's use Llewellyn. Thank you so much, Sandra. All right. Excuse me. All right, Taurus, let's see. What is hostilities about? We have the Four of Swords coming out again. That's twice. And we have the Queen of Swords. This could be about someone who's like speaking ugliness or talking ugliness. Putting someone down definitely could have something to do with that. We have the Ten of Swords coming out for deceit and the Empress. I feel like you've already taken care of the situation before, Taurus. Not only have you already taken care of the situation before, but you put an end to it before. Ten of Swords says there's a completion. It's completely done. The Empress is about all that knowledge. Knowledge is power, right? Knowledge is key. The more you know, the more you understand, the more you're able to move through certain situations. And I feel like there's something that's very hostile right now that's coming at you. And I feel like it's very possible that it's a person and that they're speaking ill to you in some way. And Spirit's saying, like, you're putting all your action, like maybe you want to go and tell this person how you really feel, right? Taurus, again, I say watch the intro and the fire signs because it's definitely going to explain to you the astrology, why you're feeling that. April 4th, it's going to be that Mars and Saturn conjunction. It's going to make you feel like, I just want to write out there and tell this person how I feel. And it's possible that later you're going to change your mind, Taurus, and not want to do that. So just be very cautious about what actions you do take and try not to be impulsive. But I feel like you do need to end a situation that you already know you need to end because you've had to do it before. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming out. So this person that you're dealing with, it does tell me lifetime after lifetime, or maybe you've been dealing with them for a long time. And guys, it is not a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. Let's pull that back out. King of Cups, King of Cups. Again, my twin flame, divine masculine and clue card. Interesting, right? Right. All right, let's pull out guidance for Taurus. And let's see what Spirit has to say about the situation. So we have commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. Evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. If that's not the twin journey, I don't know what is. And you have humility, who I feel has came out for every sign I've read today. It says, you've developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are on the same, but on different paths. I always read that wrong. I'm going to read it again. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. All right, Taurus, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like it is an emotional week for you. I do feel like you are closing something out, like putting the final touches on the final closure. We have communication is key, new moon and Gemini. There's that twin energy. We have nothing as yet set in stone, mutable moon. And we have your dreams need a practical plan. Look at that, full moon in Taurus. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All those very, very good things. All right, guys, I'm just going to clean up really quickly and we will jump to Virgo. Yes, thank you so much for sharing. I so appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to try to shuffle as quickly as possible so we can move through them. I feel like it doesn't really matter how much I shuffle. I know that sounds weird, but I feel like Spirit has us pull whatever card Spirit wants us to pull. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter how we do it. The card that comes out is going to be the card that comes out. It's going to be the card that was always meant to come out. Some people have like different shuffling techniques, and you know, they have like a lucky shuffle and stuff like that. I feel like it's always, it doesn't matter. The one that's supposed to come out is always the one that comes out. All right, so just finished Taurus. Taurus definitely on a twin journey. Definitely making some breakthroughs though, right? Like I feel like they're definitely in some sort of repeated cycle, like in and out, in and out. And it's like Taurus is like, nope, that's it. I'm done with this. All right. I love the King of Cups coming out for strong confirmation. Not once, but twice. Two different decks. I don't see how people can watch tarot and be like, oh, it's just a coincidence. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think so. All right. Navigating the stars. All right. So let's timestamp Virgo. Let's do even 16 minutes for Virgo. So Virgo, this is going to be for the week of March 28th through April 3rd of 2022. We do have the new moon coming on April 1st. Not an April Fool's, a very real, powerful new moon in Aries. I do recommend that if you haven't had a chance to watch the fire signs, that you go back and watch that video. I will timestamp, but there is an intro that talks about all the different astrology that we're going to be experiencing in the month of April. I do feel like it is going to be very significant for many, many signs, Virgo. So I do recommend watching that. But we're going to go ahead and jump in with your reading. And we're using Sacred Traveler Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. These are my new favorite cards. I've used them every day since I opened the box. So we're going to see, Virgo, what energy are you going to be experiencing this week of March 28th through April 3rd? How are you going to use the new moon to manifest? What new energies will be moving in? What new journey will you be going on? All right, Virgo, so you have valiant courage. Look at that. Taking action with passion. So there's that Aries passion, but very valiant, courageous. I'm feeling like I even see like the cross, like a medical cross. This is like someone who's doing for others, giving for others, helping others heal, something like that. But you're having to take some sort of action that's very courageous. I could be talking to someone, like I just heard that, what is it, like traveling nurses, or, I'm talking about, like where you work at different hospitals, different places. And I just want to say, Virgo, my son is deployed. Well, he's actually home from his deployment, but he was deployed. He was actually deployed here in the States. Thank goodness we didn't need another. He already deployed out of country, so I'm glad it was here. But he was out giving COVID shots, so he had help in a hospital. So I'm kind of sensing that type of energy, like some sort of medical help, medical assistance. So I could be talking to like a nurse or a caregiver of some sort, something like that. On the bottom, you have taking shelter. The answers are within. It does show like this wintry time where people do tend to stay indoors. Very much could be about self-reflecting, that type of thing. I feel like this is something that you've already went through. All right, Virgo, let's clarify. I am going to use the Witches Tarot, the Modern Witches Tarot, to clarify. We used them all last week. And let's see, valiant courage. Why are you having to have this courage, Virgo? My ears just started ringing when I looked at the timer. It said 1848. All right, so the Strength card comes back out. The Strength cards come out a couple different times now, but it's very much about inner strength and inner conflict. We also have the Page of Pentacles. This is going to have something to do with taking a new journey or a first step in a new journey, Virgo. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is like that breaking out action, like that breaking free. The Knight of Swords is like one of the quickest moving energies too. It's super fast. I do feel like you're having to pull that Strength card is just really confirming the courage, take action with passion. That's going to be the Knight of Swords. I feel like the action that you're going to take with passion is about speaking some sort of truth, speaking clarity. It's about communication because of the swords. It's about truth, clarity, understanding, liberty, freedom also. But this is all something very new to you because the Page of Pentacles tells me this is a new journey, a new part of your journey. But the page, I just want to say, is also very fearful. Pages are new. They're not knights, right? They're not courageous like a knight. They don't take action like kings. They don't have victories like queens. You know what I mean? Pages are young and at the very beginning they don't see what's coming, so they're very fearful to start some sort of new journey. And I feel like you might be fearful, Virgo, because you know this journey is going to last a long time. Pentacles usually say that something's going to take a long period of time. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles is on the bottom. Very much about a new beginning, a new journey. All right, Virgo, let's use the Energy Oracle. And let's see, what is the challenge or obstacle with the situation for Virgo? So we have cornucopia. It's number 11. So cornucopia says that divine wishes are being granted. You are just being showered with gifts. I feel like there's something that you feel like you're in a lack of. You don't have a bunch of. It definitely could have something to do with courage. And that could be saying like why you don't have a lot of it, something like that. I could definitely be talking to someone on the twin journey, of course, with number 11 here. 49 is lesson learned, angel of love. So I am sensing that you're surrounded by angels, you're being guided, but this is lesson learned. So this tells me that angel of love says that this angel comes down when you need to learn about unconditional love. And I feel like you've already learned that. You definitely already understood that. That's where you're gaining the courage to be able to do whatever it is that you're doing. Virgo, you could be doing something. Unconditional love many times has to do with children. And I did get that sense of like caretaker, like nurturer, something like that. And we have goddess of the moon. So your intuition is telling you what to do this week. 52, goddess of the moon. For the energy oracle, she is the lady on the box. She's very much the goddess of the moon. She's connected to spirit. She's connected to all the different astrological aspects. She understands all them and she trusts her intuition. And I feel like that's what's happening for Virgo this week. On the bottom, we have appreciation. I feel like you start to feel appreciated. Maybe like someone that you've been caretaking for or nurturing, something like that. Maybe they communicate and they tell you how much you're appreciated, something like that. All right, Virgo, let's do Llewellyn. And let's clarify a little. Let's look at cornucopia. What are these divine wishes that I feel like aren't being granted because they are in your challenge or obstacle? We have the 9 of Swords. It's something that you're staying up at night and you're thinking about and you can't sleep. So whatever's keeping you up at night, that's definitely what the situation is. And we have the Star. So the Star is very much like Spirit saying, you need to let something go. You need to cleanse something, clean slate, completely do away with it, wipe it away and start completely over. Angel of Love, you have the 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords. So 2 of Pentacles says it's possible that you're juggling too much or you're doing too much for someone or something. 6 of Swords says you need to take yourself away from something around you that's chaotic, something that's trying to bring you down. It's trying to bring you down to a lower vibrational energy. You definitely need to move to a more calmer energy. Absolutely. I feel like this is lesson learned though. You've already done this. This angel has already came down, already taught you how to remove yourself, how to feel, how to like remove yourself from chaotic situation and take yourself to calmer water, but also how to do for yourself. I feel like Virgo is always doing for other people. And this situation where you start to do for yourself, it can be new, Virgo, but I do feel like it's already lesson learned. Goddess of the Moon, we have the Justice card, strong Libra energy. It's number 11 again. So look at that, 11, 11. What do we say? Coincidences? No such thing. Justice says that something that's been done to you that's unfair. is being balanced out. Karma is balancing that situation out. If you're due justice, if you're due some sort of fairness, that's what's going to happen. And I feel like your intuition knows. You sense it coming. And it definitely could have something to do with a person. Knight of Cups is a messenger, someone who brings a message about how they feel, Virgo. On the bottom is Six of Cups. It definitely could be someone you already know because Six of Cups is nostalgia, reunion, thinking back on like happier times. All right, Virgo, let's do guidance next. We have expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. And if that's not going to fall on that 11-11, look at that. Responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. And present. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love into your current circumstances. So Virgo, definitely focus on some sort of love situation, someone they care for. Expressing truth, speaking truth. It could definitely also be some Virgo, someone you're responsible for, or also with that responsibility card coming out. All right, Virgo, let's close it out. Let's use the Moonology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I don't feel like you're actually very emotional, Virgo, but I do feel like you're very much in your thoughts, trying to see about communicating with someone, something about breaking free, starting some sort of new journey. We have You Are Good Enough, my favorite one. It's the full moon in Virgo. Super positive right there. A fiery climax approaches. It's full moon in Aries. Don't forget, we do have the new moon in Aries. And you have adjustments are required. It is the third quarter moon. I think what the adjustments are, Virgo, be in the present, be in the moment. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All those very good things. It does help my channel grow, guys. I do appreciate it so very much. All right. So we have one more. We've almost made it, guys. We have almost made it. Capricorn. I'm super interested to see what's going to come out for Capricorn. Just because Pluto going retrograde at the end of April. In Capricorn, I feel like Capricorn is going to experience some massive transformation. But nothing bad. All things they've already been working towards. It's like the rewards finally come in. You know what I mean? All the work you've already been doing. Me too, Charity. Me too. I can have 3 conversations, and one of them be with myself and still maintain all of them. You know what I mean? Like I can talk to 3 different people and still have a whole conversation with myself. My head is always spinning. All right, so almost done cleaning up from Virgo. Six of Swords again. And we have Capricorn last. We didn't get as many followers in this stream because I definitely messed up the Facebook one. I do apologize. But ladies, if you bear with me, I would be glad to give you a reading. That Nine of Swords trying to fly back out. And I do apologize for the delay. Thank you for being so patient with me and bearing with me as we go through this schedule change this week. All right, I'm just gonna get a real quick drink. All right, let's timestamp Capricorn at 29/22 for Capricorn. This is going to be for the week of March 28th through April 3rd of 2022. Don't forget, Capricorn, we do have the new moon coming on March 1st, April Fool's. Not a joke, a very real, powerful new moon in Aries. You will want to watch the fire signs if you haven't had a chance to check that out. I do recommend it. The first 20 minutes, I do talk about in the intro, I do talk about the different astrology that's happening in the month of April. Capricorn, you do have some very significant astrological events happening that could very much impact you personally. So I do recommend watching that. I will put the link to that video in the description box below as soon as I do the timestamps, as soon as we are done with the live stream. All right, so let's jump in, Capricorn. I am using the Denise Lynn Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. So I want to see what energy you're going to be in this week, March 28th through April 3rd. Don't forget the new moon is very much for manifesting new energy. If Miss Al was here, she would remind us all to make moon water. So please remember to do that also. All right, Capricorn, let's see what journey is Capricorn going on this week. So we have a Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. So that's super interesting because we do have Jupiter making a large placement, a large move in these astrological events. So I do want to say I would recommend, Capricorn, that you watch that first 20 minutes of the fire signs and really pay attention to those specific dates. I believe it's April 29th that Pluto is going into retrograde, and I do feel like it is going to affect you in some way, but I think it's actually going to affect you in a positive way. I don't think it's going to be as many of us that are dealing with transformations with Pluto, because that's what Pluto does represent, Capricorn. It's very much more shadow work for many of us. As Capricorn, I feel like you've already done this work. You've already pushed through. You probably pushed through the rest of us because you are the GOAT, right, Capricorn? You never stopped. As the rest of us took pauses, Capricorn just went until they got finished. And what happens is, bottom of the deck, we have miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. I definitely sense like something amazing, something gifted, something spiritually brought to you for some sort of reward. Gates of Triumph says you definitely put the work in, and now it's time to see like fruition. All right, so Capricorn, I am going to use the Modern Witches Tarot to clarify. Let's see if we can find out what work did you do. What triumph is coming in? The Gates of Triumph tell me like you're standing right there. All right, so we have the Two of Wands coming out. We have Judgment coming out, and we have my new favorite card, the Three of Wands, coming out. So Two of Wands says, Capricorn, you have a really important decision to make. But I feel like you've actually already made the decision. You've heard the calling. Judgment to me is always like that higher calling, your purpose, like that feeling that you feel drawn to go do, right? Three of Wands says that you know this is going to bring you a brighter future. But I'm also picking up, Capricorn, that you also know it takes action. The Three of Wands, I've been talking about it for the last 2 weeks. Everybody knows that Three of Wands means brighter future, absolutely, Capricorn. But it also means that there's an action you have to take. You have to meet spirit halfway. Things don't just fall out of the sky. If they did, Junior would have a car land in his lap this week. All right, so on the bottom, Queen of Wands, Capricorn, be confident in your abilities. Be confident in your abilities. All right, I'm going to use the Energy Oracle. All right, Capricorn, let's see. What is the challenge or obstacle in the situation for Capricorn? I just seen man holding a coin. Man holding a coin is very much about learning and understanding your own worth, Capricorn. All right, challenge or obstacle. We have man holding a heart. Lesson learned. We have happy family and outcome. We have the world. Look at that. Victory. Oh, I love that. Another victory card. Look at this, Capricorn. Doing the work. But Capricorn's been doing the work. That's the thing. It's Capricorn is, like I said, the GOAT. They never stopped. They never took a break. They kept going. They finished. As the rest of us kind of screwed around a little bit and messed around a little bit. Capricorn was like, nope, I'm getting the work done. But man holding a heart. So man holding a heart is that card that's just like, it talks about someone who's very loyal, very faithful, very honest, very true. I feel like Capricorn, this is who you're becoming. This is who you're trying to turn yourself into. You're becoming very authentic. You're really showing people who you really are. You definitely could be helping someone by being able to show people who you are, being able to show people what your journey is about, and showing that authenticity could definitely be helping someone. And that could be your calling. Absolutely. Happy family is in lesson learned. So I do feel like you've balanced something in your family situation. You have 45 and 4 and 29. The fours are definitely sticking out to me. The fours are about financial security, a firm foundation, but it's also Capricorn about union. And I do feel like there is a family in union. You do have a very strong family. I feel like you've definitely worked towards that. And it's possible that you had to become this person in order to have this family, these family ties, these family bonds, this family union, this number 4 happy family card. With this, I always get like a 10 of cups, right? Happy home, happy family. The world comes out as the outcome, and that's just definitely a strong confirmation for that 3 of wands. Opportunities, brighter future, all of that is ahead of you, but there is an action that you need to take. So let's clarify, Capricorn, and let's see if we can figure out what is that action. All right. Man holding a heart, we have 8 of cups. 8 of cups is like getting on your path. It says that you've stopped somewhere along your path. And Capricorn, I just got done saying you didn't stop. I don't feel like you did. I feel like you've always stuck to your path. But the 8 of cups does say that you got on your path and somewhere along the way you stopped because you had these 8 cups. And you started lining them up and you realize that there's nothing else you need to do here. You need to keep going on your path because the goal is still 10 cups. You're still trying to reach the 10 cups, the happy home, happy family. The goal doesn't change. You just realize that there's nothing else you need to do wherever you were at. It was time to move forward for Capricorn, definitely. And we have the Queen of Wands coming out. Queen of Wands was on the bottom of the deck for the Witch's Tarot, and it's very much about your confidence. You had to build your confidence back up. It's also very possible, Capricorn, that you have an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius around you that definitely helped you build your confidence back up. Happy family comes out. We have Knight of Swords. You broke free from some sort of situation. You found clarity, understanding. It's very possible that it says it came in very quickly. And you have Ace of Wands, and that definitely gave you that new passion, new excitement, ready to get moving. And notice how you have the Ace of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. Again, not a coincidence. This is new excitement, new passion. We have Ace of Cups coming out for the new opportunity, the bright future ahead of you. Ace of Cups is a new romantic cycle. It's very possible that you meet someone new. Have mercy. You guys hear that wind? It's very possible that you meet someone new. For somebody out there, for Capricorn out there, I hit that one on the nail because that noise was at the same time. But for many of you, it's like a new understanding, a new emotional understanding about love. And I feel like that's what's happening. Capricorn definitely went through some tough love situation. The Capricorn I'm talking to here definitely had some unfair situations, relationships where maybe they weren't taken care of. People didn't see them for the worth that they had, something like that. And that's definitely what's healing. That's definitely what's coming in. That's definitely like the brighter future that's ahead of you. And I feel like you have taken action towards that. The moon, look at the moon on both of these actually, but you did take action. And it's very possible I'm talking to a Capricorn who actually used the moon phases. Like the new moon, it's for manifesting. The full moon, it's for releasing. Like maybe you actually started to use sorry, I'll get it right. These moon phases in order to be able to progress, to move through, to follow the different phases, understand that old things need to move out so that new things can move in. The moon is also about your emotions, and I do feel like you've gotten some sort of new understanding about your emotions, and I feel like you have it because you've understood your worth. Look at that 9 of Pentacles on the bottom. This person is very confident. She's built all her things. She knows how to do the things. And she can do them on her own if she so chooses to. All right, so let's do guidance. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Look at this. The past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. I love when Spirit gives me such strong confirmations. Freedom comes out. You're releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. And empathy comes out. And it says, you feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. In the service of love. That's your divine purpose. That's your mission. That's your calling. Beautiful. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to close it out with the Moonology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you're very much in your thoughts this week, but I also feel like you are emotional this week, especially with that Ace of Cups and Moon card coming out. It is high emotion, but they are good emotions. What do you need to release? Definitely releasing something, letting go of something in your past. A win-win outcome is forecast. It's the new moon in Libra, and emotions are running high. It's the super moon. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. Thank you guys for bearing through. We have just did the fire signs and the earth signs back to back. Which is kind of like doing those lives where we do all 12 signs. It's kind of like that. A little bit more in depth. I didn't want to really try to cut any of them short, though. I really wanted to try to put all the information that was trying to come out in. So I hope they were helpful. Please let me know in the comments if they resonate, if they helped you in some way. I definitely appreciate it. All right, guys, it is that time. I'm just going to clean up really quickly. I see that it's mostly moderator. I see Sandra and Charity. I think I see Amber up there. I, of course, see no Facebook. Poor Facebook. I'm so sorry, guys. Facebook has got to be upset with me. My bad. I didn't think that through. I thought I would get done in the hour, surely, and it totally didn't happen. So I do apologize to Facebook, but I will leave the stream up. Sandra, thank you so much. Shared for me everywhere, including on Facebook. So hopefully on the page you're able to see it. I did see Twitch. Look, Odeka is here. Hello. Odeka comes back to see us for the earth signs. All right, guys. Almost all cleaned up. I am going to pick one or two of you. So let me know. Guidance from Spirit, Charity says. Odeka has one too. All right, Charity, let's see. Guidance from Spirit. I'm going to go straight to the Sacred Traveler. All right. Let's see what Spirit has for Charity. Sacred Traveler. I didn't talk about it today, but the Sacred Traveler she talks about is your higher self, your soul. All right. So we have discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Interesting. So in the picture, the first thing I noticed is that there's like these older people going in the opposite direction. And you, this person, got your wand, got your stick, got your lunch packed, it looks like, here in this bag. And you're like, nope, I'm going the opposite way. So that's kind of giving me that energy of Mars and Saturn. Remember I said on April 4th, Mars and Saturn, Charity, they're going to come together, and they don't like being together. They don't like the conjunction. It's not where they want to be. Saturn's like, follow the rules, and Mars is like, make me. You know what I mean? That type of energy. So that's super interesting. That comes out. It could definitely be like Spirit trying to guide you. It says you stand in the light of truth. So if you do feel like you're having to go against the grain, you're going to know, of course, if you're doing it in the light of truth, which of course I believe you would be. So I feel like Spirit is just telling you, like, to be firm, stand your ground. All right, let's see what else comes out. So we have the sun. There's that self again, the self, the high priestess, the bridging energy and twin journey, and the nine of pentacles. Absolutely. The chariot. I love the chariot in this deck because she's your ride or die. She's your ride or die, Charity. You have someone around you that's your ride or die. This person will protect you, fight for you, do everything you need. Definitely. This bottom of the deck energy, it says that you have that around you. All right. So the sun is the south. It's the first house. It's very much Aries. Right now we're in Aries season, the sun, and I'm definitely getting like the first house, like the self. Like we need to put the importance back on us. You need to see that there's something about yourself that you need to see. You need to understand. I feel like you're not seeing it clearly. I feel that because of the high priestess and Charity. The high priestess is that card that kind of has that feeling that it gives me like there's something just being hidden, just a little bit behind the veil. Like if you could just pull the veil a little bit to the side, you might be able to see in there, and you might be able to see something about yourself that you need to see. You see what I'm trying to say? And I think it's going to have something to do with your own confidence. And the reason I say that is because Nine of Pentacles comes out. Nine of Pentacles came out for me all day, right? And it's very much about stepping into your power, understanding that you are worthy, being confident in the things you do. Like she didn't just, Nine Pentacles didn't just fall out of the sky. She made this. She worked for this. And I feel like that's the energy. Like that's what your Spirit's trying to tell you. Whatever it is you're doing, you made it. You worked for it. You earned it. You stand in the light of truth. All right, Charity, I hope that was helpful. All right, let's see. Awesome. Thank you, Charity. Let's do Odeka. Odeka says, will this person talk to me again someday? All right. So I feel like I'm going to ask that question, Odeka, but I feel like Spirit's just going to give us what Spirit wants us to hear. So yeah, let's just roll with it and see what comes out. I just seen the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is lost. I seen the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries. Powerful Aries. Power. Has something to do with a power move. Something like that. All right. So I'm going to go back to the Sacred Traveler. And I'm setting my intention. Will the person talk to you again? Odeka wants to know, will this person that Odeka is thinking about, will they talk to Odeka again? Will this person talk to Odeka again? Spirit, what do you want her to know? Travel lightly. It says simplify your life, Odeka. I feel like we both know where this is headed, but I'm going to go ahead and pull some Rider-Waite. I'm going to pull some Modern Witches Tarot. That. So that Page of Pentacles comes out, and that Page of Pentacles came out earlier. It's very much like there's some sort of new journey, something you need to start doing. Look, this is a new journey too. Look, I'm on the beginning of the path. There's some sort of new path, new journey, new start to a journey that you need to start. You need to do. You need to take like the first step. Page of Pentacles is like that first step. There's some sort of first step that you need to do towards something. We have the Justice card, strong Libra energy. It's about fighting for something. It's also about things being made right. So if you've had some sort of injustice done to you, it's very possible that Spirit's trying to tell you that you need to remove things, for one, because simplify your life, like remove any junk, anything extra, anything that's no longer serving your greater good. Remove it so that you don't have this fear and you have more of a confident energy moving towards the newer things, right? And I feel like that's going to happen. You're going to feel that whenever this balance comes, whenever this karma comes. Someone's definitely getting served their karma. Something's being balanced out, something like that. And then we have the King of Cups. So Odeka, I'm just going to scream out Twin Journey. King of Cups is very much my twin flame clue card, but this can say, like, let's say you're not on the twin journey. It's possible, I guess. But like, let's say that it's someone that you trusted with your emotions. You trusted this person. You told them everything about yourself. And somehow, and this is not going to be for everybody. This is for Odeka, guys. It's a very specific message. I feel like the person used what you told them against you. and somehow like they ruined your trust. You see what I'm trying to say? And Odeka, that's going to be for you personally on your personal journey. And it's very possible too that your person is a water sign. All right, let's pull a guidance card really quickly, Odeka. Let's just see, what does Spirit say? What does Spirit say? So I'm just going to say, if you're on a twin journey, the answer to your question is a big fat yes. But you're going to have to fight for something. You're going to have to lose the fear. You're going to have to gain the courage, definitely. All right, so you have satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. I'm going to read it one more time. Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful, Odeka. Hi, Alicia. I see a new person, Alicia Holmes. Thank you, Odeka. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I do want to pull a couple more, guys, but I am definitely running over my time. I do hear Miss Tina. I know you guys can't hear her, but she's very much my soul sister, and I can hear her over there hollering at me that I'm late. All right, and I still have to do timestamps, guys, so I'm still going to put timestamps in. Thank you, Odeka. So this is what I'm going to do, Alicia. Are you ready? Your question is about beginning a new job, whatever you need to know about what is coming. All right, so I'm going to pull out my Sacred Traveler Oracle cards again. And just really quickly, I'm going to pull one out. Spirit, please give us a good one. Give us a good one for Alicia. Alicia Holmes wanting to know insight on beginning a new job or something that's coming. I'm sensing we're getting ready to find out something that's coming, a new journey that's coming. What's coming in for Alicia? Ooh, we have navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. Super interesting. It's going to have something to do. Ooh, I just heard that word. And I haven't studied too much on it, guys, to be really given too much information, but I just heard starseed. So that's definitely going to stick out to me. Fogged in says go slow and take time. And you also have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Silence your thoughts. I feel like you're having, it's possible that fogged in and solitude, it's possible that like you're telling yourself, okay, here's what I'm going to say. Alicia, replace all your negative thoughts with something positive. So when you're like, this is taking too long, tell yourself, nope, this is the perfect timing. If you're like, I don't know what's going to come in, I don't know what's going to happen, this is not going to happen, I'm never going to see it, tell yourself, I am going to see it, it is going to happen. And just keep doing that. Are you going to catch all of them? Absolutely not. But the more you replace those thoughts, the more you're going to be able to actually unfog this situation, see clearly, and be able to navigate where you're trying to go. All right, I hope that was helpful. Awesome. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. All right, Sandra, my beautiful moderator, let me know if you're still here. I would definitely love to pull a card for you before we go. I like it when they say amazing. All right, I'm not seeing things, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys so very much for coming in. I so appreciate you guys all the time, keeping me company. Absolutely, I knew you were still there. All right, Sandra, let's see what Spirit has. Look at that, Sandra. You got Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. It's so true, Sandra. So, so true. I hope that's beautiful message goes straight to where it belongs because you need to know. You definitely have some healing power. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, Sandra. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me with the delay and all the craziness. And Sandra, our beautiful moderator, has been helping me so I don't have to look at the screen when I'm doing the readings. I cannot express how helpful that is. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so now I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so very much. Please come back tomorrow, guys. We're going to do 2 back to back again. I'm probably going to go in and change the time so we don't have this same situation happen. But I'm just going to do them back to back. So regardless of what the time says, as soon as I am done with the water signs, we will jump to the air signs, but we will be starting at 2 p.m. So just keep that in mind. I hope to see all of you guys there. Thank you again so much for being so patient with me as my family comes in and we have these few extra things pop up that weren't expected. I so appreciate your patience with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I love you guys. I'm sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.